$400 billion tech stock sell-off yesterday. Oil getting close to $100 a barrel. Middle East tensions flaring up. Bond yields rising. And then new tariffs on everything. Why it's one story. On Wednesday night, we had earnings reports from Google and Tesla. And these earnings reports were great. There's increased investment and spending on the AI boom. But Wall Street's starting to get impatient. The fact of the matter is both Google and Tesla cash flow negative. So investors are like, they were cheering the spending for AI the last 2 years. Now they're nervous because the bill is due. They don't want to see these companies cash flow negative. They want to see real profits now. So Google's spending is $205 billion this year. Tesla's spending is up 142% from the prior year, but cash flow negative. Wall Street doesn't like that. And this comes as oil's getting close to $100 a barrel due to increased and renewed Middle East tensions. So that means that's pushing up bond yields, and that's lowering the chances of a Fed rate cut and increasing the chances of a Fed rate hike. And a rate hike, is putting pressure on these higher growth stocks because investors want to see the payoff in terms of profit for these companies now. On top of that, you're adding in new tariffs and new talk about tariffs. And that's a perfect storm of why the market sold off yesterday. The market's recovering now, but, tariffs in Tesla's earnings call, tariffs are eating into Tesla's solar energy and renewable energy business. So tariffs do slow down growth. So we have to see how this all plays out. I think ultimately, that the increased spending from Tesla and Google is a good thing. Their capacity constraint, there's not enough supply to keep up with demand. And this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but cash flow negative is spooking people. We have to see, but I'm still pretty bullish on AI from what I've read and heard on the earnings calls. I still think we're in the third inning of this AI revolution, fourth industrial revolution. And infrastructure build out. We have a ways to go. Sometimes we'll get ahead of our skis, of course, but we have the natural constraint of, limited supply for, power, energy, and building and permits. That's a limiting agent to ensure that we don't get into a bubble. So even though the spending's high and we're cash flow negative, the natural constraint is the supply constraints, in my opinion.